Okay.
Namaskar. I'm Sanjay Bhatt. I'm from India, and I'm an actor. I'm a singer, and I wanted to see the world theater, and I wanted to meet some good teachers, some theater artists, some theater director, and I'm so lucky that I found Stephen Havas. Is from America, and I'm so lucky today. I'm sitting with him. That's Stephen Havas, and he's a great teacher, a great comedian himself, and he does teach to the all high schools and adults, boys and girls. So just today we want to know how he started his journey, and let me introduce to Stephen Evers. Hi, Stephen. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing too good.
Great, sir.
Stephen, in India, you know that people love theater a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We do folk theater, we do contemporary theater, even we follow Shakespeare theater.
Right.
Huh? And Peter Brook,
Mm-hmm.
Brecht.
The empty space.
Yes, and Brecht also.
Alienation.
Absolutely, absolutely. And today I just want to know about your journey, where when you have started your journey, and did you learn any theater from any school? So can you tell me about yourself, please?
Yes. Well, I was I did theater. I was a theater major, and the interesting part about my story is I was adopted,
Oh,
and I was adopted with a twin sister, and I was raised by a Holocaust survivor and her husband who died when he was 40. So I didn't have a lot in common with them.
okay.
And then when I was 40, I met my birth parents, and my birth father was a TV cowboy on a television show called The Big Valley with Barbara Stanwyck, Linda Evans, and Lee Majors and Richard Long. And so I realized, I couldn't really do anything else besides theater. And I didn't know why. I was a bad student. I couldn't do math. I could barely write until like sixth grade, but I would memorize all the songs from musicals. I would memorize Shakespeare. I could do full plays, but everything else I was not a good student. I couldn't
Maybe
focus.
that's why it was in your blood.
Yes, it was in my blood. The one thing that all clown students have in common is problems with authority figures.
Yeah.
So I hated authority figures. So I loved being the authority figure in a clown class because everybody is so rebellious with me that I like to create a safe space for the
Yeah, your own
rebels.
space, right?
For the rebels, yes.
Oh, that's
So I didn't go the regular route of theater. I did. I had a really good teacher in college, Czechoslovakian mime,
Okay.
like,
Yeah, yeah.
and so his name was Antonin Hodek, and I followed him to a clown school. Didn't like it, and this is all in my book, The Power of Ha. And so the
So this is a book called The Power of Ha. You know, ha 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 ha. We all say that, and this is the only word which all the world loves. Ha ha ha. Everyone wants to say ha ha ha. So this is a wonderful book.
Yes.
So when you did you write it?
Yes, I wrote it about 3 years ago. So I always say that a circus needs two things in it: the
Yeah.
power of awe, AWE, when
Yeah.
someone's up in the air or there's peril, and then they need the power of ha, which is the clown who is trying to do the big feats of bravery and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, so I went to this clown school, and since I have trouble with authority, I didn't think the teachers were good, except for one, and he was fired, and I followed him
Ah,
with my Swedish girlfriend. We like went to San Francisco
okay.
from up north of here, and then he invited her to go on with a Commedia dell'arte troupe with masks
Masks.
and down the Mississippi River, but he didn't invite me.
Okay.
So I auditioned for a league school back east called Brandeis, and I got in with a full ride scholarship, and I was totally bored because I didn't want to do regular theater. I got
Okay.
the lead in a Shakespeare show. I was Claudio.
We call it rubber stamp. You didn't want to do rubber stamp or studio type.
I am outside the box.
Ah,
I am outside the box, and actually there is no box. I don't know what the heck, but and part of the problem is I look at it not because I'm good. My trauma made it so I didn't trust people who were in the business to help me get bigger. So I'm more of a cat than a dog. Dogs are like, what do you want me to do? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I'll do
yeah.
that. Okay,
Okay.
da, da, da. I'm a cat going, oh, you're bothering me. I'm not going to do anything, you know. So I found the other cats in clowning.
Okay.
So basically, I go to this school and I come home to Los Angeles. I grew up in Los Angeles, Hollywood.
Okay.
I was a commercial actor when I was 15 years old. I did TV shows.
Oh,
I
you
did
did TV shows
yeah
also? That's what. Have
in
you
my
ever tried for
20s.
movies and films also?
Yeah, I was the acting coach on Roseanne,
Okay.
and I mostly was an acting coach, but I did do some. But the reason I wasn't that good, I ended up directing
Okay.
two movies.
Oh, wonderful.
Uh,
What's
I
the name of the movies? Do you
the
remember that?
feature, yeah, the feature was called Stalled, and the I did a my own short film called Punch Drunk.
Punch
And
Drunk.
so before Punch Drunk Love came out. So but the thing that's so I went to this school, but and I have the face to be a big star,
Yeah.
but I don't like to please people.
I've seen his young pics. He was like a Hollywood star,
Yes.
superstar.
So I could have done that, but I wasn't good at following directions
Oh.
because I'm a clown.
Ah,
I like clowns.
you
Clowns, when you
break
come to my class and you try to follow directions, I'm going to be totally bored by you.
Yes.
You are not interesting at all. So I want you to see how you change the game.
One. Sorry.
So
Sorry.
the way I talk about it is, if I'm an actor, I would be an actor interpreter where I interpret a script. But what I'm doing is I am training performer creators, people who are creating on the spot. So I want you to be able to write, direct, design, do everything.
Like we call it improvisation in theater. That suddenly you have to do something new.
Yes,
That situation has to be given to you.
that's
You have to
right.
create something new.
Right.
Okay, I want to know one more question about it. What exactly is clown is?
Okay, good question.
Yeah.
Let me just finish this little story
Yeah.
because I had to be a failure somewhere else. So I'm a
Absolutely.
failure at Brandeis. I go home, I quit, I go to the streets of Paris and
Okay.
I juggle.
Oh,
And I'm terrible on the streets of Paris, but I meet the best clown in the world on the streets of Paris.
who is he?
His name is David Shiner. He worked with Bill Irwin on a show called Full Moon, and he ended
Okay.
up directing Cirque du Soleil. And he brought me
Oh,
to help him create all the clown acts at
that's
Cirque du
wonderful.
Soleil.
That's
So,
wonderful.
so that was my trajectory of failure, failure, failure. But my heart was in clowning. So I all roads led to the best person I could have possibly.
The failure reason behind that you don't want to follow anybody instructions and all. You
What?
want to
Yeah.
you don't want to be follow any director instructions or something, right? You want to create something your own world. Your
Well, yeah, and I don't know if that's good, but I can chase failure and be okay with it. Yeah.
That's wonderful. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. And okay. Let me repeat my question
Yes.
once again.
Yes, of course.
People wants to know, especially in India, what is clown?
Okay. The difference between clown and improvisational comedy.
Yep.
Improvisational comedy, there's a who, what, and where. If you and I pretend we're in a bar right now,
Yeah.
I would go like this, and I'd be like, okay, come here. Like this is
Yeah.
improvisational comedy.
Yep.
Okay. Clown, I walk on stage with nothing, by myself, naked, and then I not actually naked, but then I create in the here and now with the public.
Okay.
But there's not a shared hallucination with the public. I'm not saying, I'm the president of the United States. Welcome, everybody. And I'm talking into the microphone. There's no microphone. But if
Yeah.
I was doing clown, I'd be like, you have no microphone
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Everything has to be real with the
All
clown.
right. Yeah.
It's like the bullshit detector. It's like we have to see, like the whole audience is going, there's nothing there for clown. But in improv, they're going, oh, that's a microphone. He's talking into the microphone. And they say, don't deny in improv. But you can deny in clown because it has to be the truth in the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
There's nothing there.
Means you have to show with your gesture that the mic is in your hand.
In improv,
Okay.
in clown, I better have a real microphone or else the audience will be like, what's he doing?
Okay, okay, okay. I want to know one more thing, that does clown help to, there are people who are a bit uneducated, or they are into bagging, or they are into thefting. Is this art of clown can help to them also? Some kind of a social issue can be solved by this clowning?
Yes. The thing that clowning is all about is about liberation. It is about freedom. It is not about being funny. So we limit ourselves.
Okay.
Okay. I did public speaking in India. I did, and
Yeah.
I talk about it in the book. I did public speaking in India. I went to the Bombay Stock Exchange. I was over with PepsiCo and all kinds of. I talked to CEOs all over in Bangalore and Udaipur. I
Oh,
was
that's
with the
wonderful.
Prince of Udaipur, and I did a big show in a stadium with all the kids. But so what it is it's everybody, like the people, I've got 12 people coming in tonight. A lot of them are going to be really scared when they first get in here because they think they have to be funny.
Ah,
So that notion of you having to actually be funny, the the laughter is a byproduct of other things. I don't care if a buffoon makes us laugh and a clown makes us happy. And happiness can be tears. He could be up there crying, and the whole audience is crying for him. And that release is as important as a laugh for a clown. For a clown on my level, not Ringling Brothers or
yeah.
other things that are just trying to do
Cycling or something.
or
falling
cycling or
down.
falling down or all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. I love that, but I'm more into the setup than the punchline. Like I've got to, instead of, why is it funny if someone falls on a banana peel?
Yep,
Why do you think it's funny?
It's not funny. He's hitting himself, and there's nothing.
Right. However, if that guy came out and he looked at all the girls in the audience and was like, hey, you, and everybody hated him,
Yeah.
and then there's a banana peel over there, the whole audience would be like, would you fall? Dude, let's have that guy fall on that banana peel. So that's the setup. The setup is they've got to want to make the guy fall. But you don't want Mother Teresa to fall or.
No. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me tell you, even me,
Mm-hmm.
everybody thinks like that. Clown is all about making people laugh, do funny things, wear some funny clothes, some clothes which normal people doesn't wear. Everybody thinks like that.
Mm-hmm.
But today I come to know it's not about laugh.
No,
making people laugh.
we won't even use the red noses tonight with these guys. It's the first night. I might not even use it the second night.
This is the best thing I have, learned from Harvest. That's clowning is not about making people laugh. It's about feel happy inside. If you're feeling happy with the tears of that guy, it means you're doing a good clowning, right?
Mm, The most important thing is liberation.
Liberation.
That you are free to express. So let's go back to social circus or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, in my book, I break down basically when you're put on the spot. Like right now, I put you on the spot,
Yeah.
and then but your body doesn't work as well when you're on the spot. Body is one of 4 items: body, voice, speech, and imagination.
Yes.
Body, voice, speech, and imagination. These are the things that break down when I'm on the spot. I'm too quiet. My body isn't working. I stumble over words. I don't remember what somebody said. That's the imagination. So basically, my job is to make you free to express at your highest potential. And once you do that, I don't teach anything. What I'm doing is I'm letting you remember. Because when before puberty, before you were 12 years old or 13, 14, 15, when you were a child, you were perfect in terms of performance in terms of clowning, and that's why um, when I went when I went to Varanasi, that's
Oh,
why
that's
and
oh, that's wonderful. In
yes,
India.
yes, when I went there, that's why they don't burn the young people if they die. They just let them go into the Ganges, right?
Yes.
Because they're it's when you're 12, 13, 14 is when we lose the ability to totally play. So basically, the inner child is what we're accessing and what we're saying, oh, this is, now I remember when I was great. Now I remember when I was free. And that's what it is. Now I remember when I was free. That's what clowning is.
Oh, that's wonderful. See, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in India especially, I want to tell everyone now Stephen Evers is the best teacher for clowning, and as you'll come to know about what he's saying, that clowning is not about laughing, clowning is all about making people happy,
And
happy
freedom.
inside, and freedom to do whatever they want to do. It's not about some character skills like that. There's a space you have to go there, and this is a space you have to cover that. This is not about all theater work. It is about all clowning, making people happy inside. Um, Amazing to know about this, Havis, really. And let us know about your India when you visited India. How's your experience over there?
Well, it was great. I worked at the IIT Gandhinagar,
Okay.
and I was there for they did an arts immersion before the freshmen started their year.
Okay.
Because a lot of the kids who get into IITs, they lose their childhood because they studied so much. And so they don't have life skills, and they think they have to go into computer,
Yeah.
but they might be an artist. They might actually love doing other things. But they've been so focused on one side of their brain that this really good school, IIT, brought in a bunch of teachers, and I was one of them.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So you had a good experience in India.
Yeah. Oh,
And
great.
you like the people over there?
Yes, I love them. Yeah.
Ah,
Yes.
that's wonderful. So we are lucky that, and I wish that we can call Havas once again to India and the Punjab especially, because you know that Punjabis are very vibrant, and I would try my level best to bring him into India to give him workshop so that he can bring more kids, more youth, and they can live their life freely. As he said, the theater, the clowning is all about freedom. So we will welcome him once again there in India. Thank you, Havas. It was honestly a nice interview with you.
Thank you.
This is what I didn't knew about in clowning like this actually.
Right.
I had one to workshop, but they taught me like you say that wearing these kind of a clothes, no, then falling
Yeah, right.
down.
That's old
and
school.
creating, no, that's old school.
Yeah.
This is what you told me. This is something new for me also.
Right.
And thank you so much. Anything else you want to say to Indian people or Indian actors?
No, I'd love to come back and work with you again, and because I have the best time. The thing that I learned from folks from India is that you love to celebrate.
Ah,
The holidays are so cool, and so when you access that, then the clown comes out.
absolutely, absolutely. That's
Yeah.
the best thing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone in India and in America also, all the theater artists, actors, singers, comedian. This is Stephen Havas with Sanjay Bhatt. Namaskar. Thank you.